Hey, welcome back, Rankers. How you going? More Google stuff ups this week, hot on the heels of their stellar stuff up of Gemini, where they released a product that wasn't really tested by the looks of it. They've actually done it again, this time with a thing called AI overviews. Now, the SEO community on x.com has been talking about this for quite some time. And you can just go and search for AI overviews and see some of the most hilarious results you've ever seen from a search engine in my lifetime. Now, what are these AI overviews? Well, in my opinion, they're simply a result of Google losing traffic to tools like ChatGPT, Microsoft's Bing Copilot, maybe Perplexity, but certainly DuckDuckGo and a few of the others. So Google's been losing traffic to competitors for a while. And last year they brought out the helpful content update, which was, it looks like an effort to tidy up some of their horrendous results that we've seen for years now, where you would have to wade through maybe 5 or 6 really long articles full of pop-ups, full of ads, just to get to the tidbit of information that you wanted to find, and all you wanted was an answer quickly. So ChatGPT came along in December 2022 and changed that landscape forever. And Google's been seeing a steady drop in usage since then. So the helpful content update came out September last year, and they were trying to tidy up the results, reward content that was going to presumably get to the answer quicker and make it better for users and all those sorts of things. That's been going on again this year, and we've seen a lot of people get very upset with their sites losing a lot of traffic, and it's been mainly affecting publishers, which is not our audience, so we haven't really talked about it much on this show. And the AI overviews look like they're, for the most part, replacing what Google was trying to do with their so-called zero-click results. And of course, when you Google zero-click results, you get this, which is irony in itself. But it was basically keeping the user within the Google search environment, speeding up the result to get an answer. And they're using AI overviews, presumably, to take that to the next level. Unfortunately, it has been a spectacular failure because, well, if you like a good laugh, maybe not, because some of the results you can see have just been hilarious, and I'll start posting some of them. But Google's been using AI to go and take information off the web from other sites, and some would say stealing that content. And the internet community has also, I think, responded in kind a little bit by posting up ridiculous results on sites like Reddit, which they seem to be taking the content from, ridiculous results to answers and basically trapping Google into using stupid answers. And Google has said for their part, these results are great. Most people like them, but they have started to roll back some of these AI overview results. There has been an outcry before some of these ridiculous results started to surface from SEOs and publishers alike who said this is going to be the death of a lot of publishing sites because Google has basically learned from all of these publishers out there and now is using their content to answer questions that the user may have used to have gone to these sites to find the answer, and these sites would have got traffic. And there was a lot of that when we saw the Google featured answers come out about 10 years ago, or however long it was ago, but we didn't see that with our clients. We saw when Google ranked a site number 1 for a featured snippet, they ended up getting more traffic. Google is saying the same is true with AI overviews. So I've seen zero evidence to support that claim, but we'll wait and see, I guess, because Google has said that you will be able to see if you are getting traffic from AI overviews inside Google Search Console, in the same area where you can see, product snippets and those sorts of things in Google Search Console. But this just smacks once again of Google panicking. And I was speaking to a viewer earlier this week who said, I never thought I'd see Google threaten this quickly. And nor did I, but I guess that's how fast things can happen on the internet, that a better technology comes along and people just flock to it. And this is very true with, I think mainly we're talking about ChatGPT, but certainly other tools. I mean, I'm using an agentic framework search tool called GPT Researcher that I use every day to get up to speed quickly on complex issues that would have taken me days to research otherwise. But how this is going to affect e-commerce, probably not in a big way right now. And Google is saying that they will be adding advertising to the Google AI overviews, which will be interesting in and of itself. But right now, I don't know whether we're ever going to see it in Australia because of the bad press. It is getting a lot of bad press in the US. I think we'll eventually see something. It will certainly be toned down and wound back a lot. As far as e-commerce sites go, or lead generation sites go, or just business sites in general, just keep focusing on the customer. Just keep focusing on the audience. Yes, be cognizant of having a fast site and ticking all Google's boxes, but Google is not your customer. So make sure that the number one thing you should be doing is focusing on the customer. So avoid things like, should I be writing an article for Google? No, you should be writing an article for your users if they use it. That might be a product information article. It could be product descriptions. That's one of the things that we're doing a lot of, is rewriting product descriptions so they help the users more. The upshot of that with Google is Google recognizes that and sees that, and the users are liking it more. So Google's going to rank you higher and send you more traffic anyway. So always remember, focus really back on the client, focus back on the customer. What is it that you have to deliver to them? What is it that they need to find out quickly? Remember, cognitive load is the killer of conversions. And the longer that cognitive load is, the more load that you put on a person in trying to make decisions, then the less conversions you're going to get. Whether that be a slow page load time, whether that be making it difficult to find a link in a menu somewhere, whether it be shipping information, whether it be, what is it going to cost me to get this shipped? All of those things will affect your sales. It's no different than going into a physical store and not being able to speak to someone or finding out what you need to know quickly so you can make a purchase. It's no different to your website. So always keep that in mind first before you think of Google. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have something you want us to cover or have a look at, or if you have seen some of these AI overviews that I haven't shown in this video, please share them in the comments on YouTube, link to them, whatever, I don't care, or on LinkedIn if you're watching this on LinkedIn, or on the X platform or Facebook. Thanks very much, and we'll see you next week. Bye.